Hi fam, hi everyone. It's a beautiful brand new day and I welcome you guys to another episode of New Wedding News. If today is your first time coming across a content from this channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, share and comment when you find value in it, so you get back to back content from this channel, and also so we grow as a big beautiful family together. I go by the name Niyama, and join me as we jump right into today's episode. The MP of Madina, so-called Honorable Kojo Sosu, I bet most of you guys know him, has made certain statements about the youth unemployment in this country, Ghana, and it has sparked an outrage, a backlash from the youth on the socials and the streets and in this beautiful country, Ghana, our motherland of ours. And we need to address this conversation, right? It's important to address this conversation. And before we do that, or before we jump into the story, I'd like to say one or two things. Ghanaian youth, I think by now it's about time we realize, or we come to know, or we know that for sure most of these so-called people or leaders, we voted for them, that they should get into the government. We give them the mantle and the power that they should come improve and better the quality of our livelihood. Number one, our prony bay, they are wicked people, they are evil and wicked people with a prony bay mentality. Number two, they are dumb, empty-headed people, right? Who doesn't know how to even do their work well, very well, or better, or do their work better. They don't know what to put in place, things they have to do to improve the lives of the average Ghanaian citizen. These two things, bro, you should by now realize these two things. That number one, so if he or she knows what to do to even improve the life of this country, of the citizens of this country, bro, I probably be on yet, because greed, any impasiani jimmy pasiasem and I show most of them are probably be and they don't even do it, and the remaining half, almost they themselves, they are lost. They themselves, they are lost. They have no plan, they have no vision, they have no knowledge, intellect to even do what is needed of them to better the livelihood, to bring quality into the livelihood of the average Ghanaian youth or average Ghanaian citizen. So let's go watch the video, let's go listen to what so-called Honorable Sosu said, and after that we all will address this conversation, right? Yeah, watch the video.
Sit on Twitter and TikTok and make the noise and see what that noise creates jobs. Can you imagine if you're a young person and all you were doing is having a small Indomie joint that gives you about, let's say, 200 Ghana cedis profit a day, and you have about 10 of those Indomie joints? How much are you making a day? That's about 2,000 Ghana cedis a day. That's if you're just a young person, that's what you're doing. Can you imagine 2,000 Ghana cedis a day? 10 days, how much is that? That's 20,000 Ghana cedis. In 30 days, how much is that? It's about 60,000 Ghana cedis. How many jobs will give you 60,000 Ghana cedis a month? Immigration, Ghana Police Service, GRA, no one pay that much. So Ghanaians and young people must begin to look at entrepreneurship as a way out of the youth unemployment situation. Otherwise, I fear that we may just crash. And that is the honest truth. But young people don't want to be told the honest truth. I know they should find a job. Okay.
Before listening to what he said, right? And nobody's disputing the fact. Nobody's arguing to the fact that entrepreneurship is one factor, or is a way that can help curb the youth unemployment in this country. But it is not the sole or only solution or the biggest solution to the youth unemployment in this country. And that is the gospel truth. That is the objective fact and truth. And also the objective and gospel truth of this situation too is these guys, these so-called people in power, these so-called our leaders, they are liars, they are thieves, they are criminals, most of them. They are tricksters. It's from poly-tricksters. No? Omi akrofoni, atrofoni, kweyikoshifo. Why am I saying this? Why am I calling them all these names? If they knew entrepreneurship was the way out, or was the only way out, why didn't they tell us the truth when they were in opposition? When they came to us, pleading and begging to us that, yo, you guys should give us the mantle, the power. Vote for us so we get into this position of power, into government, so we can bring improvement in the quality of the livelihood and well-being of you guys, your lives, of the citizens of this country. Why didn't they tell us that, yo, moto abayima ye krapuni ye ba into power krapuna? Number one, ejuma ediwo, ana ejuma na wa government sector, it's limited. And number two, it's not a good paying job. It's not a good paying job. Why didn't they tell us this truth when they came to us pleading and begging to us that we should give them the power? But rather they came to us telling us that into power. They are going to provide jobs for the citizens of this country. That was what they told us. This confirms, or this shows clearly that these guys are liars, they are tricksters, they are thieves, they are criminals, they are fraudsters. They can't fraudsters, omo no fraudsters. Omo ena fraudsters. And that's the gospel truth, that's the objective fact. Number two, the reason why I don't agree with this conversation is because of the person that this whole thing is coming from. And he, as an MP, I don't think he should be making statements like this. Say, yeah, or be a private person, right? A businessman, or tiny baby, and maybe a granting interview like this, no kasa saying, it's understandable, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. But coming from a person who votes him out, an MP, who can question me actually, way I am question, and then make sense because say at the former, and I will place up as a MP. Say at the form, na enya say benya obi to speak for the people, to speak for the constituents now. Why then do you come to us and tell us, say, yo, monto abama na me providing jobs amam? Say at the formers now, what can the dead fair? And now also want now you don't be an ordinary Ghanaian and create these jobs. Open this Indomie joint. I know say he's talking metaphorically. And then necessarily say you could be an Indomie joint. But in general, our person actually say we should look into entrepreneurship. Which I'm not saying say it's wrong, but coming from him as an MP, as a person in government, what a problem no more. Because that former, then there's no need for you to be an MP. In the first place, there's no need for you to be an MP because you can have also what open this Indomie joint, then you employ people, or you can also be an ordinary Ghanaian and give this advice to the Ghanaian youth. Meanwhile, because when you say end that form in this country, Ghana, you won't what president to Abama now MP, and secondly, so. Who as an MP or who as a person in government or as a person in power or position of power, you are or resources are available to you as compared to be the ordinary Ghanaian person. You have the capital or the capital is available to you because who pay allowances. You have the spaces like the land space to start this business. You have all the links to talk to people to help invest and sponsor this kind of business I will come as compared to the ordinary Ghanaian youth. Why am I saying this? Ordinary Ghanaian youth were free SHS and were graduating from the university, we starting Indomie business. Boy, in Yakron, I saw 5K plus and above. Why not crown to start this Indomie business? No one come and say, so we have 5K plus and above to start this business. Let's do the calculation. First and foremost, I say we have space. I say we have space. I best start Indomie business. And I Ghana Accra have baby anywhere. We best start Indomie business. I have more space. Yan Jewo crown, yan charge crown. 100 cedis. 100 cedis a month. Or man Jewo crown 100 cedis a month. It's times 12. 12 months in a year. And yeah, 1,200 cedis. 1,200 cedis. What you space here be? I feel we utensils out there then. We utensils no materials would be best at two business. Better cylinder, better gas, or better insurance, better spatula, or better sieve, or better a bowls. Linear cost at least 1,000 cedis beko. Yeah, u table kakra bebo, u sieve, kakra no yama be shield. Out there, better one day, and also cost 1,000 cedis beko. It's I ain't quite 3,200 cedis in the account. Yeah, Indomie abeko to, cabbages. Once you are be use o spices one chine o jene o vegetables abeto toto Simon nyanso anko crap na 1,000 cedis beko enti na akon 4,200 cedis and eko 4,200 baby abeko na aye ejuma no crap no a beton window no crap they say unya lights because most of the times window no at this sun here dey na for beto enti say unya lights light no so ntua obetua and also a month beyond and also echo. And why is Sanya Mawini Yano? It's not guaranteed, say, Indomie business now starting, a bench it will sustain, it will maintain, or it will grow. Especially when every one question, there are more Indomie vendors over there. There will be competition over there. It's in a day, no, so that's one is now what I say, make a deal, and wrong. Especially when baby our question. There are a lot of them. But since I watch it, Indomie business, I know you are talking metaphorically, but Indomie, any idea so as a subject, they can answer. Say area now one say more people doing Indomie there. You are not going to make that one necessary. Business 8 minutes now. It's the same when you see a better, what about back, what about sustain, what about maintaining. And so this is can say Indomie joints, they be good, and now you are not going to make that amount of money I watch. And the painful thing, the age that they ask for me, they say, bro, average Ghanaian youth, say 7. Unfortunately for you, say we must for 8 months making this capital, 8 months finance capital, 8 months finding that space for you to start this business, bro. That means it's not quite 9 to 5. It's not quite 9 to 5 ejuma. It's not quite share government ejuma bimu. Na ubebo susu. And I say ukope ejuma bi. I'll bet you monthly salary, whether private or government. You bet your monthly salary 9 to 5. Now, I see Kenny not better than Uber. And I may say, I see from there, yeah, there, you can say, bro, minimum wage in this country is 21 cities, say 22 cities, and do even 25 cities. It's weird calculation, and I say a month. So, bet you 650 cities, I buy 8 million. That's the private sector. Private sector. It's private sector no be employer. No job. 650 cedis. What me soon? What me can't change say scan all to amount. It's not enough. Na me bisa. Honorable Sosu. Honorable Xavier Kojo Sosu. 650 cedis. Emu say na ube to aduane adi. Emu say na be to atare ahye. Emu say na be fa car akọ adwuma mu. Ene emu say na be bo susu. Emu say na betima save e dey aba start. Anya wo capital dey start this Indomie business now. Watch us here. Youth here. This is the reality on the grounds of this country, bro. Same post here to 1,000 cedis. Same post to 1,500 cedis. Same post to 2,000. Same post to 2,500 cedis, bro. What do you have to say? Quarter to 2,500 cedis in the government sector, bro. So only 50 cedis a day. Do you know how much it costs for 30 days? So only 50 cedis a day. Do you know how much it costs for 30 days? 50 times 30, 1,500, bro. Oh, lot of friend, in and out. Yeah, man, it's 20 cedis. 20 cedis by 30. 600 cedis for a month. 600 cedis plus 1,500. Saying 2,100 cedis. 2,100 cedis. Well, let's be on buy O light bill so light bill so a month near 200 cedis ah. E kan wa say 2,300 cedis. Water bill buy. Water bill so you say 100 cedis a month ah. E say kan say 2,400 cedis. Obesra. Obeto paste. Betwi we so obeto brush. Obeto samna obedware. Sanya man get now. O kan ni album a month and so you say 100 cedis a month. E say 2,500 cedis. 2,500 cedis and sign honorable Kojo Sosu 2,500 cedis for a month. I had a month. So who make you all this expense? We all this expenses every month. That's can sign. During the month, when I'm there, we are obviously. I saw talk mojedro ana paracetamol. Ebia malaria, ebia ball. Ebia yari ball. If na kunye sika, ebia all this medical expenses. So average Ghanaian youth, average Ghanaian citizen, our start about fresh. Ebusuan for be friend. Ni parents be friend. Ni nwa kitu be friend. Oh, bra Kojo. Oh, sister ama. Mesro, oh mama sika enfa go to am school fees. Oh, me ba Kojo ana ama. Mesro pep kakrama na fa to aduane ana pep kakrama fa mama na fa hye mo me parents me ka no asem no o mama na papa no asem na me ka sisia sika be na obenya eli amanom e bia wa girlfriend sika be na obenya dia ma girlfriend. If you take all this into consideration, bro, you will see say and yes Ghanaian youth you need all this entrepreneurship ideas. So we have it, most of us we have it. But even capital to even start this thing, it's hard. It's extremely hard and difficult in this system we are in. And there's no firms or grants, loan grants in this system that you can even enter and even present this your idea and tell them, so, oh, you need a loan to start this business. It be saying in this country. Now I'm saying people like Mr. Richard Yamakwe and these people, some of them have started coming out to do what? To give loans to people who want to start businesses. And you know, Sikaben to send a bit my ball. Someone say a month crap on who save 100 cedis for every month. Now say a year 1,002. So to me save 100 cedis a month, a year 1,002. Now say so to me paying more than like 5 to 10 years to be able to get a capital to even start that business. If you are living according, or if Ghanaian youth are just living according to their monthly salaries, or depend on their monthly salaries alone, it will take them more than 5 to 10 years to even get capital to even start something. And even starting that thing, it's not guaranteed say a better juma. And in the account, a sell bo pon nke so be say njuma we pon ya den ya yetima be bi no employing youth nya be bi. Since you have this beautiful idea, you have all the resources, you have that capital, and even do it on a bigger scale. And when you catch them say you guys should just build factories and companies. This same idea now what can you it's entrepreneurship. Same way you as an MP can also build a factory or a company, and also employ the youth. It's also entrepreneurship. You can use usikana uji or buying akutuni etwa. Yeah, tax paying money now you need to shall come. You can use that money and also no abosusu now they build these companies and these factories and this small business and employ the youth. Omas is one yet. Honorable Sosu, Omas is one yet. Mas now Omas it's wrong. It's totally wrong. Say if you make 200 cedis a month and you have 10 a year, 10 joints, it will be 2,000 a day. And bro, it's wrong, totally wrong, because you can't be at all these joints at the same time. That means you are going to employ people. You are going to employ people. And if you are employing these people, definitely you have to pay them. And listen, if you have 20 of these joints, or if you have 10 of these joints, maybe I say, okay, what's one joint? Now we make it 200 cedis. Then that means that person, you should at least pay that person 100 or 150 cedis a day. You should pay that person 100 or 150 cedis a day. And to even grow just a business, as now what be branches or different joints, bro, and that form, and easy. It will mass now, yeah, wrong, because so who 20 pound 150 cedis, 50 nights over, but you 200 cedis plus 50 cedis by 9. So I guess your calculation. That was how you should have done the calculation. It won't say and therefore. And if said that former audience and one year and other Ghanaian and do these things and show the Ghanaian people say this is the way forward. But meanwhile, what Ghana see and to Abama now your MP. Now when J Abaya Ketuya. Mo nyashi mo tetewa mo nyashi ye nkwane ye mam 10,000 cedis 20,000 cedis a month mo gigi allowance kwase allowance senko a mo nyashi wo koma ma ye mo nyashi wo koma e ma ye Honorable Sosu, what you said, it's not American. I'm not arguing that and what you are saying is wrong. But coming from you as an MP, as a person in position of government or power, that is where the problem is. That is where the problem is. Because at the former and there can't be like us. Me, I've made this statement. I've come up with this conversation that the MPs, the president, the vice president, they shouldn't be paid in this country. The only people who are in position of government who need to be paid are the ministers. Are the only people who should be paid in this country. But the MP or the president, you shouldn't be paid because baby. Say, vote for me. I want to serve you guys. I want to improve the lives or the livelihood or bring quality into the livelihood or the well-being of your lives. So vote for me. Let me serve you guys. Because obviously so we need a leader in every group, in every community. There should be a leader or there's a need for a leader. It's a shame. One but one will and will per se. You want to serve the people. So let it make sense. Why also person serving you? How come now we have to pay you now? Why should we pay you now? Let's use this analogy. Why is it that in our schools, right? For example, in our schools, maybe a JHS and maybe a SHS, he wants to be the school prefect and serve the interests of his colleague students. Why don't we pay those school prefects, those class prefects, those compound overseers and compound prefects? We should pay them because that's the same thing they are doing as the president and these MPs are doing. They are also there to serve for the interests or to the interests of their colleague students. So I think they should pay the student, the class prefects and those people too. Honorable Sosu, after you guys, most of you guys enriching yourself with taxpayers' money, you guys feel like you have all the knowledge and all the wisdom in the world, and you start preaching delusional and things that are not easy to come by or that are not on the silver platter to do. You start making all these statements. Please and please and please, respectfully, before you make certain statements like this, please and say it properly, like say it in a form that it doesn't seem like number one you are mocking us, number two you are trying to tell us what control, like you've been smart enough, you've been a trickster or fraudulent person enough to come tell us you provide jobs for us and you should be entrepreneurs. Like say it in a way that it will sound like one of those or all of these two things. Because and that form, bro, average Ghanaian youth, and that form say you get a capital, get a space, even get money to even sustain and maintain that business. And therefore, we have all these entrepreneur ideas now watching. We have it, but capital to even start, it's a problem. So if you have anything to add up, do it in the comment section. Come pour out your grievances, your frustration. Come pour out your opinions, your suggestions to this conversation. If you agree with the MP too, you can say it in the comment section too. Like, share, and comment, and hit the subscribe button when you find value in this content, so we grow as a big, beautiful family together. So you get more content like this back to back. I go by the name Niama, and this is New Wellen News on my YouTube channel. Hope to catch you on the next episode. I'm out.